What a beautiful day it's been, Plattsburgh. Tonight, New York Rep pulls a fire alarm, a look into women healthcare and details on Shaq's Krispy Kreme, as well as a look at weather, entertainment, and sports. I'm Sylvia Mania. Stay tuned, Plattsburgh.
Welcome back and good evening. I'm Chris Brano and thank you for watching PSTV News. Our top story tonight: U.S. Capitol Police are investigating after a New York congressman pulled a fire alarm in the Cannon House office building on Saturday. Video shows Representative Jamel Bowman pulling the alarm before the House was scheduled to vote on a House funding bill. The House Administration Committee also is looking into what happened. Bowman says he pulled the alarm by accident. He told reporters he was trying to get through a door and thought the alarm would open the door. Some Republicans in the House wanted Bowman censored for his actions. Bowman laughed off their reaction and said GOP members are going to do what they do.
A study finds a big disparity between what women and men pay for out-of-pocket health care. The financial services firm Deloitte looked at more than 16 million people with employer-sponsored health insurance between 2017 and 2022. The analysis found that American women who have health insurance through their jobs pay about 18% more of out-of-pocket than men with similar insurance. And that's with removing the cost of maternity care. Also, while women pay about the same premise as men, their value of their coverage is less. Insurance companies seem to cover less services for women compared to men. For example, breast cancer screenings can often cost more than other types of cancer screenings. It's become known as a kind of pink tax for healthcare. A separate report published Monday by the Susan G. Komen organization finds that high cost of treatment for breast cancer is such a burden that it may be costing women their health. And studies show the financial burdens can be even worse for women of color, younger women, people who are not married, and those who live on a limited income.
An Atlanta Krispy Kreme owned by legendary Basketball Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal will reopen soon. The Midtown Atlanta location on Bonsi Poise State Lane and Avenue has been closed for more than 2 years following a 20-21 arson. Prior to that, the store was open around the clock. When it reopens October 10th, it will have reduced operating hours and no longer be open in the overnight hours. The store has been at the site for more than 60 years. That's all we have for news tonight. Back when we come back, a look at your local Plattsburgh weather and more.
Hello, my name is John Lynch. I'm the president of the school's animation club. While other colleges' animation clubs strive to only show just straight anime, our club tries to be something different, as we show a variety of things such as Western animation, Eastern animation, internet animation, films, and so much more. If you want to meet people who have like-minded taste in animation, then feel free to come on down to our club.
Good evening, I'm your meteorologist, yes, your meteorologist, Michael Merced, and here's a look at your weather today. So besides the fact that I just turned invisible, that's not going to matter because here in Owl's Head we have a nice 70 degrees. Down here in Vermontville, 72 degrees. In Dannemora we have 68. All Sable Forks, 71 degrees. In Plattsburgh, also 71. And in St. Albans City we have 69 degrees. And in Williston, 7. So we're still in that early fall phase, not really getting into colder weather yet. Now let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. Monday we have 71 degrees and sunny. Tuesday 78 degrees, partly sunny, clouds might come in. And then on Wednesday we have 80 and sunny, so it's going to get hot in the beginning of fall. On Thursday, we have 77 degrees. Sun is still out. But then on Friday, we're finally going to cool off a bit with 71 degrees and some clouds. So there's that with your Plattsburgh weather. After the break, we'll toss it back to the desk with Sylvia and Chris for your entertainment news. Stay with us.
Botany Club is a group of students who enjoy learning about and experiencing the natural world, especially plants, through various activities, trips, and service projects.
If you're interested in joining Botany Club, please join us at Hudson Hall on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. And for more information, reach out to us on Instagram at Botanical Society SUNY Platts. Hope to see you there.
Rock legend Mick Jagger says his kids don't need $500 million and hints he may even give away at least part of their inheritance. In a recently published interview with the Wall Street Journal, the 80-year-old rocker discussed the business of the Rolling Stones. It comes as the band readies to release their first album of original material in 18 years. The Stones have made millions touring over the years, but when asked if there were plans to sell their post-1971 music catalog to make even more money, Jagger said no, adding that his children don't need $500 million to live well, and suggested he may donate his fortune to charity someday. Jagger's 8 children range in ages from 6 to 52.
Aerosmith's farewell tour is going to be a longer goodbye than expected. That's because frontman Steven Tyler needs more time to heal from the serious vocal cord injury before the band can finish its farewell tour called Peace Out. Earlier this month, Tyler announced he was taking a 30-day break from singing due to vocal cord damage will cause subsequent bleeding. Now the band says the 75-year-old singer has fractured his larynx. As a result, the band has postponed the rest of the 2023 dates of the farewell tour until next year. The band says new dates will be announced as soon as they know more.
A major break in the murder investigation of rapper Tupac Shakur. Law enforcement sources tell CNN police have arrested a suspect in the unsolved murder. The source says Dwayne Keith Davis, also known as Keith D, is now in custody and facing charges in the 1996 murder. Authorities arrested Davis in Las Vegas on Friday. Police shared Davis's home last July as part of its ongoing investigation into the shooting. Shakur was killed in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. He died days later from his injuries. He was just 25 years old.
Police were called to the Southern California home of Britney Spears Wednesday to conduct a wellness check. It came after Spears posted a video on social media depicting her dancing with knives, although the caption said that they were not real. The Ventura County Sheriff's Office says someone close to Spears called authorities genuinely concerned about her well-being. A sergeant was sent to her home and talked with the head of her security team over an entrance intercom. He told the sergeant he was with Spears. There was no threat to her safety and she did not want deputies to enter the property. Also, the singer's attorney called the sergeant, saying he had just spoken with her and assured him there was no issue with her mentally, physically, or otherwise. After those 2 assurances, the sergeant left. Back in January, there was another wellness check after what Spears said were prank phone calls, prompted police to stop by her home.
As the actors' strike continues, one of the key striking points is artificial intelligence. It can be used to recreate actors' likeness and voice without their consent, like Robin Williams, who died in 2014. His daughter Zelda says for years she heard her dad's voice and likeness misused. She called the AI creations, quote, disturbing. Zelda said living actors deserve a chance to create characters with their choices, to voice cartoons, and to put their human effort into a performance.
Tom Hanks says he did not give his permission for an artificial intelligence version of himself to be used in a dental plan promotional video. The star said on Instagram Sunday he has, quote, nothing to do with the advertisement. Hanks shared a photo of an apparent AI likeness depicting his younger self, though it's not clear if it came from the dental plan ad. CNN has reached out to Hanks' representatives for comment. Using AI to create virtual actors has become one of Hollywood's hottest topics, as it's been one of the issues driving the ongoing actors' strike.
This is KINKS, which stands for Collectively Inspiring Natural Hair Students. We like to promote people to embrace their natural hair and just love who they are. Every spring semester we have a hair show, so if you're interested in modeling, hairstylist, and a makeup artist, this is something to look forward to every spring.
Welcome back to your Cardinal Sports Update. I'm Zanaya. Let's get right into the action. Welcome back. I'm Zanaya. The Plattsburgh State men's soccer team settled for a tie against Oswego on Saturday despite dominating possession throughout the game's 90 minutes. Plattsburgh held a 19-5 shot advantage and a 9-1 corner advantage over the games entirely, but could not produce the opportunities into goals. Junior John Hayes scored the 5th goal of the season in the 74th minute, trying a game less than 30 seconds after Oswego scored to take the lead. Connor Howell picked up the assist for his first collegiate point, eventually helping to lead to the tie. Teddy Haley earned the tie in net while making 2 saves. Plattsburgh now sits at 5-0-4 and will play SUNY Morrisville in non-conference play on Wednesday. The Plattsburgh State women's soccer team picked up their first conference win of the 2020 season on Saturday afternoon, defeating Oswego State. With the win, the Cards pick up 3 important points on the road in the SUNY YAC standings. Nora Fitzgerald was the game's long goal scorer as the senior attacker scored in the 65th minute to give Plattsburgh the lead. With the goal, she is now tied Avery Durgan for the team lead in goals. Assists and points, Lauren Harley picked up her 4th shutout of the year with the 2-save effort. The Cardinals improved to 3-3-3 with the win. They have a tough test at home on Wednesday when St. Lawrence comes to town. Well, that's all the time we have for our Cardinal State update. Now back to the desk.
That's all the time we have for you tonight, Plattsburgh. Make sure to check us out on our social media and tune in Monday through Thursday for more PS News.
Thank you, and good night, Plattsburgh.
Cut.